Hey guys, you're here for triple exotic stacking. This is for the Warlock. We will be combining infinite times 4 resist with protective light, infinite getaway artist for a supercharged arc buddy, and infinite healing and empowering rifts at the same time. I will also be showing devour lunafaction version instead of arc buddy. What this does is combine multiple perks and glitches. I experimented with a lot of Warlock exotics to see how many things I could combine at once. The answer is 5. Lunafactions only last for around 30 seconds, Getaway Artist is around 40 seconds, and Bottom Tree Arc Buddy is 35 seconds, so we have to choose what we want to incorporate. The Infinite Protective Light comes from the Stag. The Stag gives times 2 resist, but if you drop a Stag Rift, you can keep your times 4 resist for Protective Light as long as that rift exists. You only need to stand in the rift. Getaway Artist's Sentient Arc Soul can have infinite time if you keep dropping Bottom Tree Arc Rifts. Sanguine Alchemy can add infinite duration to stack healing and empowering rifts. Note that these can be comboed if you're outside of a locked loadout activity, meaning this can work in PvP, gambit, raids, and dungeons. This should make you feel like a tank, however you can't move from your spot. This works solo, however it also buffs your allies, giving them infinite protective light or stag, Arc Soul, Healing Rifts, and Empowering Rifts. Let's start with the Arc Soul build. Get 2 charged with light. Have on Getaway Artist using Arc Bottom Tree. Consume your Arc Grenade. Swap to the Stag. Activate Protective Light by reaching red bar health. Place a Healing Rift. Swap to Sanguine Alchemy. Get kills until you have a second Rift. Swap to Empowering Rift and drop it. Now you are a tank. You need to drop your rift as soon as you get it in order to refresh the Sentient Arc Soul timer, otherwise you get stuck with the worse Arc Soul version. That means you want Utility Kickstart on your class item, probably 2 of them, and 100 recovery. The Protective Light Healing Rift and Arc Soul should keep you alive. A good exotic weapon to use would be Heir Apparent. This overshield stacks on top of the Healing Rift, giving you even more health. This is the 5th stacking buff. You could also use Colony to kill things around corners. But if you want to be even tankier, you can do the Devour version, giving more health on each kill. Devour will also give more grenade energy. Get 2 charged with light, have on Bottom Tree Void with the Stag. Activate Protective Light by reaching red bar health. Place a Healing Rift. Swap to Sanguine Alchemy. Consume your grenade for Devour. Get kills until you have a second Rift. Swap to Empowering Rift and drop it. Now you're a tank again. But you can also add Lunafactions to this. However, you will need to keep swapping gear to do it, so it's only useful if you're buffing teammates. Next time you get a Rift, swap to the other type of Rift and switch to Lunafactions. Drop the Rift and switch back to Sanguine. Get a weapon kill as soon as you can to stop the timer. This should let you have increased range when dropping Empowering Rift and increased reload speed. Because it doesn't last long, you will need to keep swapping rift types and on and off of Lunas. The old rifts will disappear, but the newly placed one should be fine. Then you can stack an Heir Apparent Overshield. Protective Light would disappear with the Lunafaction build, but you can always get more charged with light if you happen to dip into red health again. How do we make this even tankier? You can add resist mods on your chest piece like double melee resist. What do you do about ammo? Reservoir Burst works great, and if you run out of energy or heavy ammo, just use a primary with shoot to loot. Shooting ammo bricks from far away will add them to your weapons. No need to move at all. This method should work with any Warlock supers, but those are the 2 notable ones. If you're in super too long, you won't get kills for Sanguine Alchemy. Nova Bomb works fine when stationary. Whisper of Chains grants a bonus 1 times resist while near a crystal or frozen enemy, bringing you to times 5 resist. This isn't infinite though. To keep resist times 4, you need the Protective Light mod on one of your exotics and the legendary armor you swap to, or have it on your void legs if you aren't planning on swapping them around. You need at least 1 copy of Protective Light on your armor at all times. This is a crazy solo strat that only works with enough enemies, but allies will also get the damage resistance, Arc Soul healing, and empowering by jumping in with you. The 2 main concerns are inventory load time and moving out of the rift. Enemy melees can knock you out, but being against a wall can help with that. Pulling up your inventory and swapping gear depends on your hard drive speed. Having Destiny on an SSD will make your inventory load times fast. This works great for last-gen consoles and slow PCs. You can get an external USB SSD drive for $35 on Amazon. You want around 240 gigabytes at minimum for it. That's what I would recommend if you play Destiny a lot.
Cheese forever, Guardian.